Sagittarius, hi, it's a good friend Dolly, and I'm back with another reading. So let's see what's coming in for you. Alright, Sagittarius. Could you guys do me a favor? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help, okay? Today, Binky's made another cameo. Right, Bartholomew? Yeah, he made another cameo today. Yeah, he's just a little baby. Anyway, Sagittarius, let's see what's coming in for you guys, okay? Five of Wands, there's some type of conflict in your energy, okay? You and a group of people could be fighting, or there could be some type of like disagreement here. Let's see what else. We have the Nine of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, okay? So it's like you don't know why people are fighting with you, and it kind of stresses you out. It's not like you're at the Ten of Swords or the Nine or the Ten of Wands, I should say, but you are at the Nine of Wands. So it's just a little bit of stress developing here, because it really could involve like a group of people fighting over something. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with you. It just happens to be around you or something. Let's keep going, okay? We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this talks about a group of people that is in conflict with you or wanting to communicate to you about something. Let's have one more, okay, Sag? And then we're going to start clarifying the cards. Yeah, it's like you're walking away. This looks like a congregation or a covenant, a coven, a cult of witches and warlocks, okay? And it looks like you're leaving this situation, so you could have got involved. You could have involved yourself in a very sticky situation, okay? Something you had no business being in. I feel like you're moving into calmer waters to go towards the Ten of Cups after dealing with such a catastrophic event or catastrophic situation with a group of people, okay? Or maybe this is maybe this is you wanting to move away from the situation to find the Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups, something that makes you happy, that's fulfilling, and that is going to bring you longevity and stability in some type of way. Let's start clarifying the cards for you. Clarify the Five of Wands, the Page of Cups, clarify the Page of Cups, the Seven. These are a group of people that could be like your friends, your family, co-workers. It looks like a cycle's ending here. You don't want to be involved with these people because you realize that they could have persuaded you or manipulated you in some type of way to go against someone innocent or other people that are innocent. I feel like you were used as a pawn to go towards somebody. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe you trusted somebody and you trusted their judgment and you trusted the kind of person that they are, but at the same time it seems like these people or this group leader, this ringleader, manipulated you into attacking someone or using you as a pawn to play chess in order to hurt or go against a group of people blindly without you even thinking. That causes you stress in some type of way, okay? Clarify the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Cups came out again. This could be something that is going to affect your happiness, and this is why you're wanting to move into calmer waters, to move towards this Ten of Cups, but it could be too late. Maybe this covenant or this ringleader promised you great fortune and stability and happiness if you go against somebody innocent. Maybe they manipulated you to go against somebody innocent and you did not know. You trusted this person's judgment, and now you're realizing everything that you've ever wanted is being compromised because you listened to somebody that did not mean you well. They only used you as a tool or as a weapon to attack someone or to hurt someone. That's really what it is here. And now you're worried like, oh my God, I listened to this person and now my finances, my stability, my family, everything I've ever wanted is being compromised here. So I am seeing, yeah, it's like you have to go back towards this group of people because they're the people that gave you the option in order to go against someone in the first place. So it's like you cannot answer to God anymore. So you have to go back to this group of people in order to maintain this happiness that you've had. But you're realizing that it's stressing you out because it feels like you're losing it somehow, okay, Sagittarius? So this could be you or this could be cross watchers. Take what resonates. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. Excuse me, my throat chakra, like, this retrograde has been a little bit of, it's been a little too much, okay, Sag? But anyway, this could be you, or this could be cross watchers that did this to you. Okay, take what resonates. Or this could be a third party that is, you know, outside of your relationship or whatever you got personally going on. Okay, clarify the 10 of Cups. The King of Cups. Yeah, maybe this is some type of happiness that involves you being with somebody that you love or wanting to be with. Okay, I feel like someone manipulated you and swayed you to go the wrong way, and I feel like you listened to them, and now you're like, oh my god, am I being compromised right now? Like, everything that I worked hard for is, it's like someone wanted to do like a quick rich scheme or something, and it looks like it affected them not in the way that they wanted. It was supposed to grant them success and riches and happiness and love and stability, but it's, someone is defensive here because a cycle ended when it comes to these people. So maybe you were the person that they went to go do this to, or you're the person that they recruited to go against somebody. You failed and then they abandoned you, and now you're stuck with all this karmic debt that you have to pay back. Okay, I'm sensing a little bit of that. Okay, or maybe these people they felt like you were incompetent, like you couldn't get the job done, so they just felt like, you're useless, like you're dismissed, Wheel of Fortune. And this is why all this fighting is happening now, because maybe they feel like you failed to get the job done, or they feel like you cannot get the job done. But these people set you up anyway, because you weren't going to get anything like that. You weren't going to get anything off of an abundance of someone else. It cannot be done that way. You have to earn it. Okay, so you are not going to get this, but these people were tricking you anyway in order to get this fortune or stability or this inheritance. Okay, and they were using you as a pawn to obtain it, and they promised you love, happiness, riches. They promised you everything. 9 of Wands, and now you're stressed because you're realizing you're not getting these things. Clarify the 10 of Cups. Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. The Moon. Yeah, the secret is that these are the things that you want, but if you're feeling a little bit stressed, I feel like you're having some type of doubt that you're ever going to even get to this point, or you're ever going to be able to have this in your life. Okay, and I feel like you wanted someone. I feel like you and somebody else were like a pair or something. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here, so maybe this made you lose everything. Maybe you already had everything and greed overcame you, or maybe they did some magic to sway you in order for you to be greedy and want more when you already had everything, and you involved yourself with this group of people because they promised you this and the third, and then now you realize you're not really getting anything. In fact, you're actually losing everything. Okay, Sagittarius, this could be someone outside of you that is dealing with this, that is in your energy. This could be the group of people, or this could be you. Okay, take what resonates. Let's keep clarifying. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the Strength card. You could be dealing with the Leo. You don't have to be, but I am sensing here that you are a little bit confused. You're like, what the fuck just happened? They said that I was supposed to be happy. I was supposed to have this. I was supposed to have this by now. And you're realizing like you have to have the strength to even deal with my throat chakra. You even have to have the strength to deal with this conflict, because you weren't supposed to have any type of conflict. You were just supposed to do what they said, and you were supposed to get something in return, but it looks like the contrary or the opposite of that is happening. So I feel like you realize that you've been bamboozled here. Okay, damn. Clarify the strength. So now you're trying to have the strength to deal with this congregation. 3 of Pentacles. See, this group of people, you're trying to have the strength to deal with them because you feel a little bit confused when it comes to them. Maybe they're purposely confusing you so you don't find out anything, because like I said, you were supposed to be getting something here and it looks like it's not happening. So now you're a little bit confused. Like now you want to go back to the group and be like, hey, what the fuck is going on here? 7 of Wands. Like, I thought you said if I did that in the third that I would get whatever I want, and now I'm more confused than I ever been. Like, what's going on here? Like, I'm confused. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay, clarify the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, Now you have to go back to this group of people to tell them, where is my, what you promised me, my Six of Pentacles? Where is the gifts? Where is the notoriety, the fame, the whatever you wanted? You wanted something here. Someone here in your energy wanted something, okay? And they didn't get it. This group of people promised them something, whether it's riches, fame, something, girl. And it looks like someone sacrificed themselves, or they sold their souls, they sold out, and they're waiting for the ships to come in and nothing's happening. You know, maybe you participate in some type of ritual to get this and nothing's happening. You're like, what is going on? Like, dude, Two of Pentacles, like, I'm confused. I'm trying to have the strength to still stick around with you guys, but I'm sensing that y'all lied to me. It looks like there's going to be a fight within this group because someone listened to the wrong person. Someone here pretended to be God and pretended to have all the answers. Everybody went to this person in particular, including you. And now you're realizing that this person set you up, that they were lying. Whatever they were saying for you to attack somebody to get these riches, this person didn't even do anything. This person was just envious or jealous in some type of way. And they used you as a pawn, or this group of people, to attack an innocent person for riches, fame, notoriety, stability, whatever the fuck, dude. They were using somebody to do this, okay? It was like you were their personal hitman, okay? You were supposed to do certain tasks for them, try different methods on how to mess somebody up, because in order for you to destiny swap with someone, you need to have them in low frequency and low vibration in order to infiltrate their lives in some type of way, okay? And I feel like they used you to do it. Maybe you could be some type of practitioner, okay, Sagittarius, and they use your ass to do it, and still nothing happened. So I feel like someone here is stressed because I feel like you realize you've been set up, you've been compromised, you're not actually getting everything that you wanted, that you know you were supposed to get. If you did the deed, if you did whatever they asked you to do, they promised you something and you're not getting it. I feel like you put in a lot of work for this, and I'm sorry, I don't need to laugh, but it's like, who the fuck does shit like this? I'm sorry, dude. I think it's a little ridiculous. Sag, I hope this is not you, and I hope nobody's doing this to you, but it's in your energy. So I feel like you did kind of involve yourself. You listened to somebody you weren't supposed to listen to. They did not have any wisdom. They did not have any good judgment. This person or people, they just recruit people to attack somebody, okay? They may not like this person in particular. They could be envious of this person, and they just do whatever they can to destroy someone's life. And you happen to be the person that recruited and involved you in this situation. And, you know, this person, it seems like I'm not getting much of this person whom you're attacking. It's more of this group of people who involved you to attack someone. But, it looks like whoever this person is that you guys were set up to attack, they look like they're chosen one. They look like they're a divine being, and God don't play about them, okay? So maybe this group or this person, this ringleader, is used to attacking people for riches. Maybe they have performed heinous acts against people, unfair acts, manipulated, gaslighted people, turn people into submission in some type of way, ruin their lives in some type of way. And they're used to that. They're used to surviving off of other people's pain and riches, and, you know, destiny swapping with them. But it looks like y'all found the right person to do this with. And what I mean by right, you guys were not going to benefit off of this person, because this person is a lot more stronger. So what I'm saying is that this person was used to this, okay? They're used to doing like rituals on people and getting whatever they want off of it. But it looks like they came across a chosen one, okay? Somebody that is not like everybody else. And God don't play about this particular person. So somebody thought this was going to be a walk in the park. I've been doing this since 1976, bitch. And I'm going to keep on doing it. And haha, they found the right one, okay? And it's been hard for them to take this person out in particular. So they had to recruit more people. And It looks like they recruited your ass, Sagittarius, and you got involved in some bullshit, and now shit is ending for you. There's conflicts in the background. 9 of Wands. You're stressed about it because you feel like you've been compromised or set up in some type of way. I'm already hearing someone saying, if I knew y'all was doing this, I would have never involved myself in this situation. I would have never put myself in this predicament. I would have never went against the chosen one. That's what I'm feeling. This is what I'm feeling, like someone wanting to go tell the group of people and attack this group of people and tell them that y'all got me messed up. Y'all set me up. It's like, why would you even do something like this in the first place? Why? Like I said, maybe Sagittarius, you're young, okay? But I'm not sensing that. I feel like someone here is old enough to understand what they're doing. You know, you're mature enough to understand that sacrificing someone for fame and money is not the good or the best way to do anything, okay? So let's keep clarifying the cards. We have 2 more cards to clarify, okay? Maybe you could be young, okay? Because I am getting page energy. So you could be very immature and these group of people manipulated you into doing this for them, okay? They promised you something. You were supposed to get it. If you did it, you did it, and you're not getting anything. Clarify the Page of Wands. The Hermit, you feel goofy, like you feel isolated. Someone here feels isolated, alone. Maybe this group of people abandon you because they're like, oh my God, they couldn't get the job done. We got to go and find someone else to recruit, to manipulate, to get the job done because they can't do it for whatever reason. If you can't do it and you need to recruit a bunch of people, maybe you should consider stop doing it, honestly. But these people are greedy. They're selfish. They'll sacrifice anyone in their way, okay? They don't care, and they sacrificed you because if you weren't able to get the job done, you're a sacrifice as well. I'm sorry. Whomever, okay? Take what resonates. Clarify the Hermit, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you just want to heal, or you want to run away from the situation, or you want to run into isolation. Maybe you want to become more enlightened or more spiritual. When you're alone, you get more downloads, you listen more clearly because you don't have other people manipulating you or swaying you, okay? So maybe you feel like you will have more answers if you're alone. So maybe you're rushing confirmation to be alone at this time in order for you to think clearly, in order for you to get some type of message from God, you know. Clarify the Hermit here. You could be dealing with the Virgo. You don't have to be, okay? The Sun, yeah, you feel like you would be a lot more happier if you were alone right now at this time. And I feel like you're being a little bit optimistic about all the chaos going on around you. But like I said, somebody did something they weren't supposed to do. Someone here was sacrificed in order to sacrifice someone else. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Someone was sent to ruin someone's divine union. That's what it is. So they were using you as a pawn to sacrifice someone's divine union. This could be a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Those people you don't want to play with because they're protected by God. But maybe these people knew that and they sent you to go do their dirty work. But you didn't. If you would have known, you would have never did this, okay? You would have never did this. So these people did not tell you because they knew that if they told you the truth, you wouldn't have done it. So they took your free will away. But this is where your discernment is supposed to come in. You should know when someone is trying to set you up. You should know when someone is trying to play in your face or manipulate you or use you as a pawn to do their bidding. But I feel like someone here is very young or very immature. They're very gullible. So someone was able to exploit that, okay? And they used you. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, I feel like you were used to go against somebody or their divine union. So maybe they told you, oh, go in and go sleep with that person or go find a way to be with them so that, you know, the divine feminine or the divine masculine would notice. and they will get so hurt that their energy or their frequency will be in low vibration, and that's like the defense field will be down, and they can come in and attack that person in order to keep exploiting them for riches and stability, you know. So you're supposed to be the key, but maybe you failed. Maybe this person, the divine masculine or divine feminine, is not a whore, and they didn't sleep with you, they didn't get with you, they didn't cheat with you, so they weren't able to infiltrate this person's life. They weren't able to destroy this person in order to put them in low frequency to attack them. So they're like, you're a loser. You couldn't get the job done, whatever. Maybe you weren't attractive enough, maybe whatever the fuck. They didn't like that, and they just, the hell with you. So they used you, dude. This is really fucked up. This is sick, Sag. So put yourself where you fit. You could be the divine feminine that they were doing this to, or you could be the person that they sent to do this to this divine being, okay? Take what resonates. Put yourself where you fit. Yeah, someone here was not victorious. 10 of Swords, 6 of Wands. They were supposed to be victorious, but they weren't, and they ended up putting 10 swords in their back, okay? Clear for the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like now you're wanting to walk away from the situation because you realize that you didn't get anything you wanted and you were set up, okay? You've been compromised. Clear for the King of Swords, the King of Wands, okay? So maybe you're leaving in very masculine energy. You could be a masculine Sagittarius that I'm speaking to. You don't have to be. Maybe you're feminine and masculine energy. But nonetheless, I feel like you're walking away from this situation because it was not beneficial to you, okay? And then on top of that, you feel like you lost favor from God because God is protecting this divine being. So you feel like you lost favor from God. Pray for the King of Swords. Maybe this is a covenant of warlocks, okay? A bunch of men, okay? A bunch of niggas. They just congregate together and they figure out ways on how to take out divine feminines, divine masculines, okay? So maybe you're walking away from a group of covenant masculines, warlocks. I don't know. It could be. Or these are feminines and masculine energy. Take what resonates, but I feel like you're walking away from them because they're a bunch of jokes and you feel like they played you. Pray for the King of Wands. There goes that Page of Wands, and it fell on top of the Page of Wands. So yeah, you're walking away with optimism away from the situation or this group of men that could have involved you in some fuck shit, okay? Good Lord. Oh, I've never read anything like this. Like I have, but not like this. This seems really dark, okay? This talks about destiny swapping. This talks about rituals, sacrifices, things of that matter, okay? So it looks like you were used as a pawn to go against someone, and that didn't work because that person is a divine being and God don't play about them. God protects this person, but you didn't know that. You were set up. You went to attack somebody or take someone's person away from them in order to lower their defenses, to attack them, and it failed. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, Sag. I wish that there was something better here for you, like a better reading, but it looks like it's messy, okay? So let's move on to the T deck and let's get a little bit more details here, okay? Let's see what's the T? What's going on? What's the T for Sagittarius? Spiritual hater. Didn't I tell you there's someone here, this person that is in control of a group of people? Okay, I don't know. I feel like they play God a lot. So they think that they're superior in some type of way, but you're still not able to take out the chosen one. And you still can't do it by yourself for whatever reason. So I don't know why you put yourself in such a high pedestal, but okay. Anyway, we have spiritual hater. Mad you're glowing up. Thinks your magic is fake. Low vibes only. So this person is extremely low vibrational and they use any demonic tactics to get what they want, okay? And we just talked about one of them, which is sacrificing people for fame and money, okay? Let's see what else. yeah, I feel like you're moving on and you're unbothered. So I feel like you're just trying to get out. I didn't know. If I knew, I would have never did it. So, bitch, I don't give a fuck, but I'm getting out of this situation. I see you, Sag. You're like, don't involve me in this shit. Maybe you realized it and then you moved away before you could ever like do anything crazy that they were trying to make you do. Okay? I hope that's the case. Yeah, stalker and ego is bruised. So someone was probably stalking you, or you were stalking someone, and now their ego is bruised. We also have drama starters. So whomever was trying to recruit you, they like to start drama. And they could have been saying things that aren't true about this particular person who is a divine being, saying all type of shit, all type of lies about them, and that probably riled you up because you confided or you trust this person. 555 on the clock. 555 talks about change. Okay, so I feel like you're moving on because you want change in your life. You realize that this spiritual hater is not going to grant you any type of change. So anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I apologize, Sagittarius, but I knew I was going somewhere with that. But yeah, this person is a drama starter. They like to create conflicts, and whomever they were trying to attack, this spiritual being, this divine being, they didn't do anything to this person. It was just their ego. It got bruised because this person wouldn't allow them to take them out. This person wouldn't allow them to manipulate or gaslight them, and that person hated that person for that. So they went around spreading lies, creating a bunch of conflicts, starting drama, and involved a bunch of people, like telling them things about this person that's not even true. So a lot of people believed it because they trusted this person's judgment. This could be a family member or something, or a friend or a co-worker, and they trust this person. So they went to this person, or this person came to you or came to whomever to turn them against this person who didn't do anything but defend themselves. Okay, yeah. So this person is like the devil. They go around selling souls and told them this person was doing this to me, and you know, they were playing victim. Oh, they did this and they did that and they hurt me. And of course, you being this person's friend, you're like, oh, who the hell is it? That's my friend. I will never allow anybody to do you like that. Let's go hunt them down and let's go do that. And this person is smiling behind the mask like, yes, this is exactly what I want. Okay, so, and that's probably how someone here got compromised. You're manipulated into doing their bidding. You're manipulated into going against someone that was innocent. So you believe them because, like I said, this could be a family, a friend, a coworker. You've known. You being a good friend, you didn't want to let your friend be hurt over somebody that could have hurt them. But like I just explained to you, this person lied. This divine being didn't hurt this person. This person was trying to hurt this divine being, and because the divine being knew, because they're protected by God, they get downloads, they have discernment, they have intuition. God told them what they were doing and cut them off. So this person didn't like that. They're like, how dare you not let me manipulate you? How dare you not let me destroy your life? How dare you not let... This person is a narcissist. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, they're a narcissist. How dare you not let me manipulate you and put you down and sacrifice you? How dare you not let me put you 10 toes under the ground? How dare you not allow me to infiltrate your life and destroy it? Oh, this sounds so ridiculous, but this is exactly what it is, okay? It's channel message here. And because this person, this divine being, wouldn't allow this person to attack them, they went around recruiting people to go against this person, saying lies and spreading gossip about them. And they're innocent. Just because they noticed how weird they were moving, they said, I'm not fucking with that. I'm going to cut you off. You go do whatever you got to go do by yourself. Don't involve me. And that person hated that. They couldn't believe it. They're like, what? They were outraged. They couldn't believe that this person put their foot down. Because like I said, this person has been doing this for years to other innocent people. It always worked on them. But like I said, this person is a divine person. God is not going to allow anything to happen to this person. They're chosen. I'm sorry, they're the black sheep. So what did this person do? They took what they had left and went to go start a smear campaign against this person because this person wouldn't allow them to manipulate them. Crazy, but it happens all the time, okay? And it definitely happened in family dynamics. So I'm not really surprised there. Yeah, copycat. This person's ego is bruised because this person was trying to copy the divine feminine, divine masculine, and they cannot. This person is blocked because they're a spiritual hater. Okay? And this is where you come in, where you're like, I don't know what's really going on, but I feel like you did something and I'm walking away. I'm unbothered. I'm not involving myself in this, okay? So they were trying to use you as a pawn. I just gave you the whole storyline, okay, Sagittarius, so you can use your own discernment and make your own decisions, okay? It looks like this person has been doing this for a long time and they're being taken down. It probably took you a long time for you to finally move away from this situation because this person always has their hook. They're hooks on people, okay? They know how to manipulate. They know how to play the victim very well. They've been doing it for a very long time. This could be an older person as well, okay? I feel like this person could be a feminine and masculine energy. Like I said, I also said that this divine feminine, divine masculine could have a partner, and this is why you're supposed to come in to do magic on them, or you're being sent to separate these two people from being together, because this person, it wasn't just because they don't like that person in particular. It was because they felt like this person had everything and they had to bring them down a notch because they felt like they were on a pedestal or on a high horse. And this person being insecure, they could not handle it. They just couldn't handle it. They wanted to be this person so bad. How dare you have everything I've ever wanted? You have a person that loves you. You have this, you have that, and this person could have everything. They could have a car, they could have a house, they could have stability, but they're greedy. Nothing is good enough for them. So they had to take what was what was left to this divine masculine, divine feminine. They envied this person because they had nothing. They had nothing. And they went out of their way to destroy them and then involved you in a group of people to attack an innocent person. Because that's what these karmic people do. They're low vibrational. They already been compromised by demons. They're no longer human, okay? I have to get that message out because I'm tired of hearing the same message over and over again. These people are just sick in the head. Jesus Christ. What else? Love on the brain, okay? So I feel like, yeah, you want to have somebody promise you love and whatever you want. As long as you sacrifice this person for us or for me, you can have whatever you want. And this is probably something you've always wanted. So like I said, you could be a little bit young or a little bit immature, and they used you to manipulate you to go against this person, okay? But all you've ever loved, all you ever wanted was true love, Sagittarius. Yeah, this shit got played out. You're walking away from this situation. You're unbothered. You realize this person's game. You realize that they manipulated you into hurting someone else. This person never did anything to this person. You realizing that. Because they're impersonator. They mimic other people's energies. They're not authentic. They don't even know who they are. Like I said, demons don't know who they are. They already infiltrated your friend, okay? So I'm sensing like you already see this person as a demon. They're demonic to even come up with something like this. That demon jumped in that person's body a long time ago. They're not the same person you've always known. They're more vindictive. They're more spiteful. They're deplorable. They're not a good person. And it's because they're already compromised. They're already demonic. The demon already consumed them. Because this person has so much hatred in their heart and so much envy that a demon was able to repossess their body. And that's what the impersonator and the copycat is. This is why it's important for you to know who you are. Because if you don't, demons can very easily take over your vessel. It's no joke, okay? This is spiritual warfare all damn day. So now you're reflecting on this situation. Somebody's children could be involved. Somebody's family, children could be compromised at this time because of this karma. It's backfiring. It got to go somewhere. It's definitely not going to touch the divine being. It's not going to touch them because they didn't do anything, okay? They were innocent. But they used all of you guys to manipulate you into believing that this person is attacking them. And in fact, they're not. This person has left this person alone and moved on with their life. And that this person, your friend, cannot stand that. How dare you not confront me? How dare you not fight me? I'm trying to destroy your life. How dare you ignore me? It's ego. It's ego and it's immaturity. Girl, grow up, please. Let's see what else. Reflecting, yeah. Someone here is reflecting at this time. We got fake smiles as well. So you're realizing this person is a spiritual hater and they're fake to you. Because who could ever compromise a friend or a family member, a lover, a co-worker? Who could compromise and say, hey, this person over here attacked me, and you being a good person, you're like, well, let's go get them. Let's go find out what's really going on here. You're like, they're not going to do my friend like that. And they used you to their advantage, knowing that you're a good person, knowing that you would protect them and defend them because that's your friend, right? But they used you instead to attack an innocent person, bro. That's how these demons act. They don't know how to act human, okay? They're demonic. I don't know what else to say. So you're reflecting on the times where this person was being fake to you in your face. You're realizing that this person was never a good person. And now you're haunted, okay? Or this person could be haunted. They're a grudge holder, Sag. We have 6:06 on the clock right now. Let's see what else for Sag. Forcer. This person forces things to bend to their will. Does that sound angelic? Does that sound godly to you if you're forcing people to do your bidding? That sounds demonic to me. It says pushy energy. Crosses your boundaries. Gets what they want by any means. This is the kind of person that they are, and you're realizing it. You're reflecting about it. You're like, wow, this person has been fake to me a couple times. They've been rude a couple times, okay? And it got so played out that you're moving away, and now you're unbothered because you realize the kind of person that they are. They're an impersonator. Wants your life. Copies your style, obsessed with being you. And what did we talked about? Demons don't know themselves. They're demons. So this person has been compromised a long time ago. You were talking to a demon and you're reflecting on that. You're realizing now. You're putting 2 and 2 together. That is God giving you the downloads. And we saw in your tarot spread that you want to be in hermit mode. Hermit mode, for you to be in enlightenment, for you to get the downloads, you have to be alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone, but I'm sure the person who sent you to do all their evil deeds are never alone. They are always in a group of people. They're never alone. That should tell you the kind of person that they are. They have been compromised by demons a long time ago. And a lot of times people are possessed by multiple demons. You got the demon of mischief. You got the demon of Jezebel, who operates in lustful energy. You got Leviathan, who is a prideful demon. Some people are possessed by multiple demons. They don't know themselves. They operate with greed. They operate in pride and ego. That's how these people move. Demons, I should say. They're no longer people. They lost their souls a long time ago. And they were trying to make you lose yours too, Sagittarius. Let's have one more for you, okay? Bad karma. Didn't I tell you somebody here? They involved innocent people to go against another innocent person to ruin their lives because their demons cannot handle it. How come this person gets everything? How come this person this and that? They're envious. Okay? So you're reflecting at this time when it comes to this person. You're realizing that they're not a good person because they're a demon. I'm telling you, Sag. Let's move on to who this person could be and what they want to tell you at this time, okay? And then we're going to close your reading out because it's quite long, but I feel like I had to tell you a lot of the details because there's a lot of stuff going on in your energy, okay? And like I said, put yourself where you fit. It probably doesn't even involve you, okay? Like I said, you could probably be the divine being. Maybe this is a group of people. Maybe it's your family member, co-worker, friends, people that you trusted and confided that is, excuse me, confirmation burp, that is doing this to you. So put yourself where you fit, Sagittarius. Let's see what else. Let's see what's coming in. Let's see what's going on. I can't change right now. So this person is admitting that they cannot change because they have been compromised. You probably cared about this person very deeply. But they're not a good person. They're demonic. Okay, Gemini. We got Gemini. Okay, this person could be a Gemini. Good Lord. What else? We have Virgo. This person could be a Virgo. I'm sorry, because I know people in my life that are doing this to me right now. So these are the two people that is in my family. So it's very close to home for me. It's kind of triggering. I resonate with you, Sagittarius. Okay. Good Lord. It's never nobody you don't know. It's always the closest people to you, you know. They see your light and they want to take it for themselves, or they want to snuff you out because they can't stand that God chose you. Girl, get a grip. Get a fucking grip. Oh my Lord. Let's see. We have no. So whatever you were thinking is a no, okay? We have I miss you. This person misses you. So you've been isolating or you've been in isolation for a while, Sag. Because we have the Hermit. That's something that you're optimistic in doing, being by yourself when we're clarifying the Page of Wands. So it looks like you're doing the work. We have I miss you twice. So this person misses your energy. Maybe they missed how gullible you were, how easily manipulated you were in order to do their bidding. That's probably what they miss. They don't miss you because they're what? A demon. We talked about how demons don't have emotions, don't have a heart. They're not human. Okay? We have, yes, that's the truth. We have Taurus. Let's see what else. We have no. So we have another no. So if you're planning on doing anything, saying anything, don't say nothing. Just walk away. Don't even waste your time. You can't get through the demons. They don't listen. Okay? You can't really get through them. Let me get this card for you. It fell on the floor, okay, Sag? All right, I got the card and you have another no. Okay, so you have 3 no's. So whatever you're planning on doing, I think it's you wanting to not compromise, sorry. It's you wanting to start a conflict or, you know, talk to these people and say what the fuck is going on. Okay, because we saw that in your spread, remember, on your tarot spread. So don't do it. Spirit is telling you don't do it. Don't even waste your time. They're demons. They love to set people up. Confirmation, they love to set people up to fight and do all type. I don't waste my time. If you believe that, if you believe what this person said, you are always against me. What can I say? I'm not immature enough to fight with people that set me up anyway. So there's really no point. You want to believe it, then believe it. Believe it, okay? I don't really care. And if you didn't have judgment or discernment or intuition to tell you otherwise, then yes, you're part of the problem and you will be a part of this conflict and this karmic situation in which you will have to pay back. Somebody got to pay it back. You got to pay the piper. You can't be going around doing stuff like that to innocent people. Are you crazy? Especially God's chosen one. Sagittarius, let's see what else. We have I don't care about them. Okay, so someone here is admitting that they don't care about someone. You're coming out of your own energy, Sagittarius. Excuse me, my throat chakra. I feel like people don't want me to speak or don't want me to say this, but I will. I'm a chosen one. God sent me to speak, and I shall speak. And I speak nothing but the truth. But demons don't like to hear the truth. They're demons. I fear it is too late. Someone is acknowledging and realizing that it's too late to fix whatever situation this is, or it's too late to turn back, okay? Let's have one more for Sagittarius, and then we're going to close this reading out, okay? What else, Spirit? Thank you so much. We have yes. Everything that I've been saying is the truth, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have yes again. You can make this up. Yes. What's behind that? Aries. Whoa, that fell. What does it say? Can we still work it out? So someone wants to work it out with an Aries. Behind that, we have yes, or another yes. So whomever this person is an Aries. They've been attacking an innocent. This Aries is the divine feminine, divine masculine that they have been attacking. And they used you, Sagittarius, to go against this person, okay? We have yes, yeah. That's all I have for you guys, Sagittarius. This reading has been pretty long, but these are all the details that I was able to get for you, okay? I'm sorry that it's not something that you want to hear that's like good, but it's something that you needed to hear nonetheless. I feel like your spirit guides or God has been trying to get your attention, but because this person is so manipulative and they know how to, like, you know, infiltrates people's energy to sway them to do their bidding, it's like something couldn't get through to you. So I hope this message gets through to you, okay? I love you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe, and do those good things for me. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.